Hello, dear unlimited friends. Today I want to read a little story to you. I hope you will enjoy it. So, this story is called The Ant, the Bird, and the Tree. Once upon a time, there was a little baby ant. She lived with her parents in a very large ant hill. Every morning, all the ants in the ant hill would wake up, grab something to eat, and get to work. The little baby ant thought that life was hard and very boring. Nothing exciting was going on. The baby ant was fed up of working hard all day. She asked her parents one day, "Why does life have to be this way? Why can't I do other exciting things? Why can't I go to different places and do what I want? Why do we all have to do what we are told?" The baby ant's parents were quite upset when they heard these questions from her. They said to her, "Dear child, only those who work hard and do as they are told can be happy. You must work hard every day so that you can be a valuable part of the anthill, and then you will be happy. Ants who work hard are successful. Other ants like them, and they are able to get everything they want in life." The baby ant looked around her and shook her head. "But Mom and Dad," she said, "I see many ants who work hard all day and they are not very happy. Most of them are poor and a lot of them don't have anyone who loves them. And what about you? You work hard all the time, but we are poor. Why is that?" "It doesn't work that way, my dear. Only those who deserve good things get good things," said baby ant's parents. "Well then, I don't want to be an ant anymore," said the baby ant. "I think I want to be a bird. Look at the birds. They are free. They can go anywhere they want whenever they want, and they always have food to eat. The birds wake up in the morning and they chirp with joy. Birds are happy and they don't work very hard. They just fly around all day and have fun. I want to be a bird." And with those words, the baby ant magically grew wings and flew away, because the universe granted her wish. She flew over the trees and over the houses. It felt good to be free. "Come with me," she shouted to her parents. "It is so much fun to be here." But her parents shook their heads at her and said, "One day you will realize the error of your ways, and then it will be too late for you to come back to the anthill. No one will want you back. You will die alone. Come back now while there is still time." The baby ant was disappointed, but she knew that she could not survive in the anthill. She hoped that one day her parents would understand what she already knew, that hard work had nothing to do with how happy ants were. She saw a flock of beautiful robins sitting on a tree, and she thought, "Maybe I can become a part of their family and make new friends. Like-minded friends who enjoy freedom and like being happy." She perched next to a little birdie who seemed to be quite happy. "Hello, birdie. How are you?" "I'm so happy to meet you. I have just become a bird. Can you tell me a little about your experience of being a bird?" "Being a bird is a good life," said her new friend. "I'm still figuring it out. There is a lot to learn." "What do you mean?" said the little ant bird. "The most important thing about being a bird," said her new friend, "is that you follow your instinct." "What is instinct?" asked the little ant bird. "There is a little voice inside you that tells you what you have to do. It tells you where to go to find food and everything else you need. All you have to do is wish for something you want, and then the little voice inside you tells you how to get it. The second important thing is that you learn to appreciate. You appreciate when you wake up, when you fly over the treetops. You appreciate how beautiful everything looks. We birds are always looking for something to appreciate. When you appreciate, you can hear the voice of your instinct a lot better." "That seems like fun," said the little ant bird. "I think I can do that, no problem." And so, the next day, the little ant bird got up with all the other birds and started to appreciate. Appreciate, appreciate, appreciate. When the voice inside her told her to look down, she did and was surprised that every time she looked there was something for her that she had been looking for. Food was easy to find and life was fun. I think I'm getting good at being a bird, she said. One day the little ant bird was perched on the branch of a tree. Hello, tree, she said to the tree. I appreciate you. Hello, little bird, said the tree. What a lovely day, isn't it? It sure is, said the little ant bird. But I feel a little tired now. I have been flying all day. Were you having fun? Said the tree. Oh yes, said the ant bird. Flying is a lot of fun. I have learned to trust my instinct, so it takes me to whatever I'm wishing for. That's very good, little bird. I don't go anywhere. I stay right here and everything I want comes to me, said the tree. The little ant bird had never thought about it before, but the tree was so right. Trees never went anywhere. They just stayed where they were. Aren't you bored being in one place all the time? The little ant bird asked the tree. Not at all, said the tree. I have a lot of fun. I have visitors every day. Some of them are birds like you. But I have all sorts of insects come and play with me all day, and people who walk by. Sometimes they come and sit in my shade and talk. I have lots of friends. Besides, I have a really great view of everything that is going on in the world around me, and whatever I wish for comes to me. I just have to trust that it will, especially through the winter when all my leaves are gone. But don't you wish that you could do something to bring them back quickly? Don't you prefer having leaves? I don't have to do anything, little bird. The universe does everything for me. When I wish for rain, the rain comes. When I wish for sun, the sun shines. There is bad weather, but I know that everything is always all right. I know that the universe has a plan, and I just have to wait for it to unfold. So I enjoy every season, and the contrast of changing seasons makes me appreciate and enjoy each one. That sounds like a very satisfying life, said the little ant bird. Yes, it is, said the tree. I am always happy and satisfied, and I am of so much value to the world. I provide shelter for birds and animals. I provide shade for people. Many benefit from the fruit I give freely, and even when I am gone, I leave the legacy of my wood behind. What is the most important thing about your life as a tree? Asked the little ant bird. The most important thing about my life is trust. Trust in the universe. Trust that all is well, and trust that things are always working out for me. Trust that I am of value and that I have an important role to play here and now. So if I can trust that everything I want will come to me, then I can be a tree. Yes, little bird, is that what you want? Do you want everything you want to come to you? Yes, it is. I have been searching all my life for a way of life that is easy and joyful. I used to be an ant, but that was so much hard work. And then I became a bird. I do like being a bird, but I think I would prefer to be a tree now. Well then, what are you waiting for? Said the tree. I want to be a tree, said the little ant bird, and no sooner were the words out of her mouth than she grew roots and turned into a beautiful tree. She stood tall and joyful. She knew her own value, and she loved each and every animal, bird, and insect that came to her. The more she trusted, the more her heart filled with joy, And the more joy she felt, the more beautiful the world looked from where she stood. From ant to bird to tree, anyone can be anything they want to be. That's it for the story. But you know what? This story is actually based on my life. I grew up in a family that always told me how virtuous it was to work hard. And when I started working myself, I saw that many people who were not working hard were doing a lot better than I was doing myself. One day, as I lay on my bed looking out of the window that was close by, I saw birds flying in the sky. And I said to myself, I don't want to work this hard anymore. I think I want to be a bird. I want the universe to guide me to where I need to go in order to find people who will work with me and add to my prosperity as I add to their well-being. So I put my intention forth, and as a result of that intention, I started doing really, really well. And at that time, I was working as a commissioned salesperson. I never knew where the next bite was going to come from, but it always came. And then again, one day, lying on my bed, looking out, I was thinking about how my life was going. And I had everything. Things were happening, and money was flowing in, and life was good. But I was tired. I was tired of having to fly all the time. I used to tell myself in those days, I'll just wake up and do the things that I know need to be done, and then the universe will look after all the rest. And it was working that way. But there was contrast even in that. And one day I looked out and I thought about the trees. And at that time I used to go out to a forest for my walks, and I used to talk to the trees. And I started thinking about the trees, and I thought, oh my God, trees. They never run around looking for bites. Their food comes to them. The sun shines on them. Everything that they want comes to them, and they're so beautiful and so wise. And they send me so much love, and I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. And so I said to myself, you know what? I think I'm done being a bird. I think I want to be a tree. And since that day, I no longer think about where my clients are going to come from, how my goals are going to be achieved. I've stopped doing that because I've learned that I just have to put it out there and then leave it to the universe. When I'm ready, what I want will come to me. It's the same concept that is so popular in Buddhism that says when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little story. It is posted as a blog post on my website. So if you prefer reading rather than listening, it's right there for you to grab. And hopefully you'll come back for more, and I'll see you again. Bye for now.